Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Katie sounds the alarm about Poppy, and Sheila gets too racy for Deacon's taste. Moment on the Bold and the Beautiful, Katie calls Deputy Chief Baker about the pack and also pays a visit to Bill after agitating Tom and Hollis' deaths with RJ, Sheila, and Cleric. At Il Giardino, RJ tells Katie that Luna set up Tom's pack full of letters claiming that he's Luna's father. Poppy claims that she has no idea how it got there. Katie notes that if Tom's claim was true, it would peril her relationship with Bill and also he turned up dead. RJ says Luna didn't want him to tell anyone, but he felt she demanded to know. Katie gawps, is Poppy really able of murder? At Poppy's apartment, she tells Luna she had nothing to do with the deaths at Il Giardino. You believe me, don't you? At Bill's place, Liam seeks his father's hand on a big Toronto deal. Bill is out and Liam asks what's going on with him. Bill admits he's concerned about Poppy. Liam asks what changed since this morning. Bill just has a feeling in his gut. He's not sure what it is, but he knows Poppy enough well at this point, and commodities disquieting her. Liam knows they're happy, so it must having nothing to do with them. Bill wants her to be suitable to entrust in him. Liam urges his pater to be patient. They've been thrust together at underpinning speed. Bill's loving every nanosecond of it. Liam says having a son has softened him. Bill gushes about it perfecting his life and he knows his sons will feel the same way in time. In the reverse room at Il Giardino, Sheila rubs Deacon's shoulders and notes he's more stressed out than usual. Deacon worries that business needs to pick up. Sheila urges him to give it time. She asks about Katie inquiring about Tom and Hollis' deaths. Deacon says it had commodity to do with the new lady in Spencer's life. Sheila prodigies if she's jealous. Cleric doesn't know, but what he does know is they're not the only bones. Questioning what happened there. Sheila muses that the pack could have had the answers. At Poppy's apartment, she tells Luna she can't explain how the pack got there. Luna says it didn't just appear out of thin air. Who differently has their keys? Poppy insists she had nothing to do with the deaths of Tom and Hollis. At Il Giardino, Katie questions, did Poppy kill Tom and Hollis? RJ can't imagine it. Katie agrees it's a horrible blameworthiness, but who differently would want them dead? RJ tells her there's commodity differently. Poppy met with Tom the night he failed. In the reverse room, Sheila recalls how adamant Hollis was that there was commodity important in the pack. She didn't want the unprintable thing there and told him to throw it out. Now it's gone, along with any suggestions that could have had anything to do with their deaths. That's on me. At Poppy's apartment, Luna says the door was locked and asks who put the pack there. Poppy demurs, it wasn't me. She should know deep down that she'd no way hurt anyone, let alone take someone's life. You believe me, don't you? Luna sighs, yeah, I believe you. I know it wasn't you. Poppy, relieved, thanks her with a clinch. At Il Giardino, Katie says that Poppy saw Tom the night he failed, so not only did she have motive but occasion. RJ reminds her they overdosed. Katie argues, what if they didn't know they were ingesting medicines? What if it was purposeful, cold, thoroughbred murder? RJ warns they've to be careful before criminating people. They need data. RJ's pizza is done, so he warns Katie again to be careful with this information. Once he's gone, Cleric and Sheila appear. Sheila says, Cleric said you were asking questions about Tom and Hollis. Katie asks if he said anything about Tom. Sheila says, yes, he wanted me to see Tom's pack. Katie gawps, you saw Tom's pack? Sheila asks why Katie's so interested in Tom's things. Katie says 2 men failed of overdoses. Sheila and Deacon contend Tom no way did medicines there. He and Hollis weren't just workers, but musketeers. Katie's sorry for their loss. Sheila asks if she knew them. Katie heard Tom lived an intriguing life. They go over the heartbreaking loss. Sheila says the pack is long gone, presumably in a tip. So they'll no way know what was in it. Deacon says they've to go, so they walk out. Katie picks up her phone and calls Deputy Chief Baker. She wants to talk to him about the deaths at Il Giardino. I suppose I might have some substantiation. At Bill's place, Liam needles his pater. About Poppy and Luna skipping ahead to the bite interpretation of him. They all support him. Bill thanks him and smiles, the stylish is yet to come. At Poppy's apartment, she tells Luna, let's get out of then and go back to Bill's. Luna agrees. She's getting in creepy feeling just being there. Poppy says the place is being demolished anyway. They don't need it presently. This is their history and Bill and the Spencer family is their future. At Bill's place, Katie bursts in and insists he hear to what she has to say. Your life could depend on it. At Il Giardino, in the reverse room, Sheila serves Deacon a special dish, her grandmother's favorite old-world form. A funk/potato stew guaranteed to cure a upset mind. Cleric takes a big bite and starts gagging, it's too racy. Sheila mutters that she must have seized the cayenne by mistake and hands him a flagon of milk, which he gulps down. I know Daddy likes it hot, so Sheila says. Cleric tells her she's done enough. He sighs and says he's coming to grips with the fact that Tom and Hollis aren't coming back. Sheila says the disquisition is still open and hopefully justice will be served. Deacon muses that Katie has a lot of interest in the case and all of her questions lead back to Bill's new gal. In Bill's living room, Katie hollers at him that his life could be in jeopardy. I suppose you're in peril because of Poppy. Bill asks what she's talking about. Katie goes over Tom playing at the Jubilee the night that Luna was apparently conceived. She knows Poppy did medicines, and Tom Star showed back over again with a whole pack full of letters transferred to Poppy averring that he's Luna's father. Bill says she told him about that. Katie continues that Poppy met with him confidentially the night that he failed. You don't suppose that's strange, Bill thinks she's being a little strange. Katie asks why Poppy awaited decades to tell him Luna could be her son, and also they moved right in to cash in on the Spencer conglomerate. Tom Star resurfaces, he continues with his claim that he's Luna's real father, Poppy meets with him and suddenly he keels over and dies. Hollis gets a hold of the pack, he reads all the letters, and suddenly he's a liability. But before he can say anything, he ODs too. On the same medicines that killed Tom. Poppy walks by and hears Katie yell, Bill! 2 men are dead. 2. Your life could be in jeopardy. Poppy is dangerous. Bill asks if she's saying Poppy is a killer. Katie replies, yes, Bill. Yes. Poppy narrows her eyes in wrathfulness. Katie knows effects are moving too fast. Let's just say that they aren't going to be having a friendly lunch and mimosa together anytime soon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Katie knows effects are moving too fast. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Katie is on a charge to take down Poppy. Luckily for suckers, actress Heather Tom, who plays Katie on the hit CBS Cleaner, breaks it all down for suckers in a new interview with Soap Opera Digest. And while the drama is about to go down in this fictional city of Los Angeles, Heather Tom, who plays Katie, says that having a great time playing out her character's new love contest. After all, no bone would miss out that Katie still loves Bill Spencer. She might not admit to it, but indeed B&B suckers know that the jotting is on the wall. Easily, she wants him back. Heather said, it's been so delightful and I've had a really good time working with Romy. I can't stay to see how they develop, the women's relationship, and where they're going to go with it. I suppose it's a really delightful story, and just delightful and juicy and great for Katie to have to deal with. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What's next for Katie and Poppy? Now, as far as why Poppy is on Katie's radar all of a unforeseen, Heather says that it's because it all just felt like it was passing way too presto. It's like, oh, so, suddenly, after 20 times, you know that your son is Bill's son, indeed though you said that she wasn't at first?